symbols that are unique to the Hawaiian language. The first letter unique to the language is the ʻOkina. The ʻOkina. The ʻOkina. The ʻOkina. It looks a lot like an upside down apostrophe, like the number 6 instead of a 9. People usually confuse it for apostrophe, but just remember the distinction is the way it's written, which looks like a number 6, then that's the ʻOkina. The symbol signifies a glottal stop sound, similar to the sound you make when you say uh-oh, uh-oh, and you hear it in the word Hawaii. Hawaii. Usually non-foreign speakers, not non-foreign speakers, my bad, non-native speakers would say it as Hawaii or something else, and they would forget the ʻOkina, so that's how we can tell if you're native speaker or not, is if you don't include the ʻOkina, Hawaii. Okay, moving on. The Kahakō. 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 The Kahakō is a macron line that goes over vowels to elongate the sound. The Kahakō and ʻOkina go hand in hand because they both, when incorporated, can change the meaning of a word. With Kahakō, there can be no two Kahakō woela together. They have to be separated by a koneka. So, for instance, ʻOkina changes the meaning of the word when, in this instance, kāʻela, the word kāʻela means the path, but when you say ʻala, adding the ʻOkina right before the first R, then it would change the meaning to the fragrance. So kāʻela is the path, kāʻala is the fragrance. And also with Kahakō, when you say kaʻeo, that means angry. You didn't incorporate a Kahakō anywhere, then that just means angry or resentful, kaʻeo. But if you put a Kahakō over the first vowel, which is a, and you say kaʻeo instead of kaʻeo, you say kaʻeo, then that changes the meaning of the word from angry to strong and zealous. So kaʻeo, angry, kaʻeo, strong. You kinda get what I mean. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Hawaiian numbers. So, I'm going to count from 0 to 9. We won't spend too much time on this part, so just counting from 0 to 9. This is the fundamentals of the Hawaiian numbers. So, 0 to 9. ʻole, kahi, lua, kolu, lima, hiku, walu, iwa. Right? That's 0 to 9. So, if you wanted to spell out or might say walu ono hiku, lima, kolu, ʻole, iwa. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So, the last part we're going to talk about is Iʻoa and memea. So these are two very important types of words in the Hawaiian language. Iʻoa are personal names, place names, and a few other terms, but mainly we focus on personal names and place names. We'll get to the few other terms later on. And memea are types of things, actions, and conditions. So Iʻoa are preceded by the ʻOkina o, and memea are preceded by ka or ke. Like English, Iʻoa are usually capitalized unless told otherwise, because they are basically proper nouns. And memea are usually not capitalized. So let's go over a few problems. Try to test it out. So pikake, a type of flower, is that memea or an Iʻoa? Well, memea is a type of thing, so it would fall under the memea category. Okay, so we say adversely pikake, a specific girl in our family, the name of a girl. What would that fall under? Iʻoa, because it is a name, and Iʻoas are usually personal names or place names. Let's try another one. Kula, a specific place on Maui. Which one will it fall under, memea or Iʻoa? If you guessed Iʻoa, you are well on your way to being a smart person, I guess. I didn't know how to finish that sentence, but yes, because we are using kula to define a specific place on Maui, then it would fall under Iʻoa. Alright, so I think you got the picture. I'll put more exercises down in the doobly-doo, but I think that's it. We covered a lot today. Just to summarize, we talked about the ʻOkina and the Kahakō. We talked about the Hawaiian numbers, the Oahu helu, and we finished it out with talking about the Iʻoa and the memea, which are two very important features of the Hawaiian language. So that's it for today.